Okay, I want to talk about some of the things that I recommend bringing to the islands. So you couldn't charge on your American credit card?
Huh?
They wouldn't let you do it? They wouldn't take my American credit card that they take all over the place. My credit card got canceled because... Okay, the challenge of getting them out and aired up is done. Kind of like just like a beach, huh? Well, good morning, everybody. Paige and Chuck here in Koh Kut, Thailand. We are leaving Koh Kut this morning and headed back to the mainland to get our vehicle and go to Koh Chang Island. Weather has been bad here. Like, it's been since about midnight last night. It's been raining nonstop. That's not a big deal. The problem is we got to get on a catamaran and got an hour boat ride, and it is very windy outside. So we got a few things we need to take in order to not get sick on our trip back. But I want to talk to you guys today about our trip here in Koh Kut and some of the things I recommend bringing to the tropical islands in Thailand. But we're going to go eat breakfast first, our last buffet breakfast here at the Koh Kut Resort. Good morning. Well, it's kind of a gamble when you come during rainy season. We're actually not in the middle of rainy season. We're just at the beginning, so it's hard to say when it's going to rain or not. The weather always just says 50-50, hasip, hasip. Really, the weather's been pretty nice for us since we've been here. It's just got a little bit of a boat ride back. Well, the breakfast here is not too bad. It's actually pretty good. I give it like I don't know, I'll give it a 10. What do you give it? Good, huh? You're kind of at the mercy of the hotels when it comes to food because there's not too much. You can either go to another resort or this one. So unless you want to rent a motorbike, there's plenty of little mom and pop places outside you can go to. When it's raining like this, I wouldn't recommend doing that. But the food here is pretty good. Okay, I want to talk about some of the things that I recommend bringing to the islands. Not just this one, but all the islands in Thailand. For one, you need to bring water shoes. And I would recommend, if you don't live in Thailand, to bring them with you because sometimes the sizes are small, really small. And the quality's not as good. Not that you need really good quality shoes for your short vacation, but I would just recommend bringing them from the States because we bought some here and they come apart pretty easily. Mosquito spray. Make sure you carry mosquito spray. They have some with DEET, but if you want stronger spray, bring it with you. Most of the stuff here is more natural. It works for me. When I first got here, I would get eaten up by mosquitoes and have bumps everywhere like I had the chicken pox.
Morning.
Good morning. Sorry about that, but now I think I'm kind of immune to the bites a little bit so I don't get as irritated. I'm pretty sure I still get bit, but just I don't get that irritation. So bring some quality mosquito spray. I think Off sells these little wipes that you can easily carry with you instead of a liquid, and you just open the package and then wipe it on you. But they do sell off here. It's a little bit expensive and difficult to find depending on where you're going. I just use the natural stuff. It's like a lemongrass or something that seems to work okay. And they have this little kind of a roll-on. You have it with you?
Yamong.
Yeah, yamong is a Thai, it's like a cure-all for aches and mosquito bites. And they sell this, you can get this at 7-Eleven actually. But it's good for, really for like gnats, irritating bugs. They don't like the smell of it. So bring coconut oil. Well, let me back up. Don't bring coconut oil, but buy coconut oil here. It's everywhere. So the sand fleas are really bad on the tropical island, especially during the rainy season because they like the, Oh, you're gonna go pay our tab. Mostly the sand fleas, they don't like, I don't know why, but it does work. They don't like the coconut oil, so make sure you put it all over you before you step in the sand. The sand fleas love fresh water. If you're here during rainy season, it gets really bad, but if you're at a resort where it's near a little runoff stream, sometimes they could still be there all year round. But anyway, I always look at people's legs and their body, and you can tell for sure if they're sand fleas because they'll have little red dots all over the place. Definitely recommend wearing coconut oil because it will ruin your vacation because it itches nonstop. You need to go to the pharmacy too. They have something like a Benadryl or something for the itchiness. Paige just got back from paying the bill. Everything okay? They try to charge you more or something?
No. I think the American card, they don't. I guess. It gets spooky and they don't let me charge. Yeah.
So you couldn't charge on your American credit card?
Huh?
They wouldn't let you do it?
I have to use the credit card.
So if somebody's traveling here and they don't have a travel, they don't have a, you can't use your credit card here.
I don't know. It's something about the bank. You know, like a
Security thing or something?
security thing. Sometimes they won't, even though.
I don't know what to say about that. I'm kind of confused. They wouldn't take my American credit card that they take all over the place. It's happened to me once before where they get, is this an American credit? What are you supposed to do? I come from America. What do you want me to do? Luckily, we have a Thai credit card, so, or they would just have to figure it out. Anyway, yeah, coconuts, and I'll show you some coconut oil on the island when we get to Koh Chang. There's a medicine if you get bit by the sand fleas. It's like a paste. You just paste it up and apply it on the sore, and it draws out the moisture. It draws out the poison. And in Thai, I don't know what you would call it anywhere else because it's kind of like a Thai remedy. It's like a shell that they bake and they turn it into like a powder. And I don't know what else they put in there, but the name of this is called bundang. Bundang is it's a red, like clay, moist clay that you put on there and it draws out the poison. So I'll show you where they sell that when we get to Koh Chang. What else? Dramamine. Bring Dramamine. I know maybe a lot of you guys, I've never taken Dramamine in your life, but it only takes one time. Like I've been on a boat many times, and I went on a fishing excursion here, and it just hit me. I don't know why. I don't know what happened, but I don't know about anywhere else, but I know they have some Dramamine in the States that's not as drowsy as the rest of them. But you can buy it here too. And you know, a lot of places have 7-Elevens on the islands. This one doesn't. But you know, the normal charcoal pills they sell at 7-Eleven in case you feel like you ate something that didn't agree with you. And I'm sure I'll think of something else, and we'll talk about it more along the way. We got to get back to the room, pack up a little bit. And about an hour and a half, we need to meet up here to catch our speed demon taxi ride down to the other side of the island. Well, packing up, getting ready to go. I still have, I didn't drink my whiskey, but I still have some left. Update on my credit card confusion at the reception desk. My credit card got canceled because this happens a lot, like a lot. And it's no big deal except for the fact that my Bank of America address is here in Thailand. So the bank caught it right away. I had 3 56-cent transactions on different BS stuff. So that's what happens. They'll have a little charge, and if it sneaks by, then they'll have a bigger charge. One time we were in, I don't remember where we were at. We were overseas, and it happened. And I just let it go because I didn't want my credit card to be canceled because I needed it. And then I got like a $6,400 airfare to I think it was Hungary or something.
Yeah, they charge your burger.
Turkey. Turkish Airlines. Anyway, they charged a hamburger at first at a hamburger place. I don't know if it was a hamburger, but it was a fee at a hamburger place. And then the $6,400 went through. So I had to call them and cancel while we were overseas. But anyway, this happens a lot. The bank just, what it did when it saw the 3 little charges, it declined it and it canceled the card until I went and verified that that was actually me, which it was not. So I had to tell it what I did use the card for so they would pay that. And then they said, okay, your card's canceled. We'll be sending you a revised statement and a credit card, a new card within 5 to 7 business days. But the problem is one time it got back pretty quick, but the last time it took like 6 weeks because it's got to come here to Thailand. So it gets kind of lost in I think the English translation of the mail system. I have no idea, but I do get it eventually. So we canceled all of our credit cards before we moved to Thailand and only had the one through Bank of America because there's no fees because that's where we bank. So I just decided to apply for another one. The problem is I'm unemployed, I'm retired, but it didn't, I put all my info in there and it said pre-approved. I just had to put more info in there, now I'm waiting. The problem is I don't have an address over there. I have to use my friend's address, and my driver's license that I have over there is a different address. It shouldn't matter. My mailing address could be different than my driver's license, I guess. I don't need to make this so complicated, but it's a Capital One X travel card. And I don't know what the limit's gonna be, but I have A+ credit, so I don't know if it's gonna be a problem. But anyway, I need a backup card, so maybe I'll just use one I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but this happens so much, I do need to get a card. I do have a Thailand credit card, but it's not that much on there. It's only like 50,000 baht, that's it?
Yeah,
wow. That's nothing. That's like $1,500 or something. It just, you can increase it, you just gotta put more money in it. We have just some, what is that, just some other little account you have?
No, we used to have it. Remember the joint account? Take it out.
Oh, we had a joint account together a long time ago. So we just left 50 in there. Anyway, you can increase it, you just gotta put more money in the account, but it's not, we just use it for little stuff like it's an AirAsia card, so we book our tickets through that because you get discounts. That's what happens when you're gypsies, I guess. So yeah, well, it's nothing to get angry at the reception about. It just my card was legitimately not working because they canceled it. So waiting on a new one. Yay! I have a debit card, but don't hand that thing off. You're gonna have some real problems then. Okay, we're out of here. Nice room, recommend this place. I did forget to mention the bed is Thai style. It's not super hard, but it's not soft. It's more Thai style, so yeah, it is what it is when you're traveling in Thailand. Thai people like firm mattresses. So, but a lot of them are changing. The touristy areas, you're usually pretty safe. Oh, here's our truck. hang on น้องครับ oh it's not us how do you know that's not us oh well maybe they're already here that's all right I'll carry it that was a different ship or different boat, so ours doesn't come until a little after 11, which is in about 30 minutes. It's a pretty long taxi ride from here to the other side, at least 30 minutes, right? All right, well, I decided we're going to sit in the truck. This time it's safer, I think. I think our driver might be a female too, so.
Yeah.
Some pricing on here from Rayong, Trat Airport, Pattaya. Trat does have an airport too, which is a province that we're in.
They have a bus too.
That
from
bus,
Connect.
van, car.
Bangkok, Rayong.
If you guys come here, you can also just get a motorbike right here if you know where you're going. Is this us here? Our catamaran. Okay, got a seat in the middle. Well, we made it safe. The guy was a really good driver for sure. He was a very good driver. We got lucky, we got a good taxi and a good boat rider. Same boat though, still messed up. This thing's got a huge turbo on it. It sounded like an airplane when it was taking off.
Yeah,
But they can't go very fast. This is supposed to be one of the fastest. Well, they advertise it's the fastest boat out here, but not with a bent prop shaft. Finally, not a transient no more. Well, that went pretty smooth. At least it's not raining too. Well, we are out of here to our next adventure in Koh Chang. The worst time to go to Koh Chang is on a Friday. And today is Friday. It's just how it worked out. So we'll see what happens. It is low season, so maybe we'll get lucky on the traffic. But a lot of times it takes several hours to get on and off the island if you leave. To get on the island Friday and leave off the island Sunday. So if you can help it, don't ever do that. But it's just the way that it worked out for us at the moment. But we'll see. Looks like there's a lot of Thai people traveling today. We saw a lot of them coming on the island today in Koh Kut as we were leaving. Like I said in a couple videos back, it is the last couple weeks of college break. Regular school started back up, but the college kids are still out. And hang on, I got to get my mirrors back out somehow. I got to find the button. It's always so hard to find. It's just one little, there it is. Okay, we got a 2 hour, well, about an hour drive to the pier. Hopefully. We've already paid for the hotels on Agoda before we came with the credit card. So the only thing I really use the credit card for is when I buy fuel for the vehicle, I use the credit card. When we go into like Lotus or Big C, I use the credit card. Other than that, I just scan pay with my phone through my Thai account. But I like to try to use my American credit card as much as possible, so I don't have to use, already paid for transferred money into Thailand, because there's no fee to use a credit card. It doesn't cost me, it costs the merchant something, but it doesn't cost me anything, unless they want to charge 2 or 3%. But still waiting on my approval from my Capital One card. I haven't applied for a credit card since I stopped working 8 years ago, so I don't know how that's going to work out. But like I said, I don't have a whole lot of credit because I haven't bought anything really. Well, I haven't bought anything in, I guess, maybe the last 10 years on credit. But I do pay my credit card bills on time, but I guess that's why I still have excellent credit. So we'll see what happens. It's just a credit card. But it'd be nice to have a backup. Daz shared something with me this morning I'm going to share with you guys. He's on his way to Malaysia. Well, he's there right now. Daz likes to come on a 30-day and either get the 30-day extended, another 30-day, or go out of the country. He prefers to travel around. We just got back from Vietnam with Daz, if you guys remember that. And now he's visiting some friends in Malaysia. So what I want to talk to you about is VAT tax. He bought something that had a 1,500 baht VA tax. And he went to the counter this morning to cash it in, and they wouldn't do it because he had made a trip to Vietnam. They said if you bought something and you leave the country, you need to come to the VAT counter to collect your money. Not leave the country, come back in, and then leave again. You got to do it on your first time if you plan on having a multi-travel visa or this and that. Now, you cannot get VAT if you have a long-term visa. It's only for travelers. If you have a long stay non-immigrant visa, you cannot collect VAT tax. So you must have you must show an outbound return flight ticket in order to collect it. I just thought I'd share that with you on VAT. Oh, one more thing. I only share my experience and other people's experiences on this channel. Doesn't mean that it's like fact or whatever, because somebody here in the comment section might say, nope, Chuck, that's not true. I went to the counter after a third travel somewhere and it worked just fine. It's possible. It is Thailand. Maybe the person didn't realize what was going on and gave you your money back. But I'm just sharing the fact that they said that, no, you have to get it on your first flight out if you plan on traveling multiple places. But you might get lucky, like some people. Also, I did take Mom to Koh Chang with us we traveled pretty extensively with Mom when we first got here, getting her kind of acclimated and looking around to see if there was some places that she would like to settle in. But we took her to Koh Chang. She really loved it, but it's not really a place for Mom. It has one little Bangkok hospital there, actually a little one and a bigger one on the other side of the island, but it's just not really for Mom, and it's way too far for me to go if there's something going on. But besides that, Mom didn't really care to stay there long term. She did love the island though, but it might be something I could bring her back for a couple of weeks. I know her friend Adriana came to Koh Chang. I haven't asked her what she thought about it. She went there for a couple of weeks. She actually invited Mom to go, but Mom didn't feel fit enough to travel with her, so she didn't go. I made a comment about Rayong not having a mall. I should have been more specific when I talked, but that's just how I am. I'm not really specific a lot of times. Where we were at, I said, that's not really a place for Mom. There's not really a lot of shopping options, no malls and stuff like that. But I got corrected quite a few times, and I should have been more specific. Yeah, Rayong does have a mall. Rayong is a big province. So where we stayed at right there, there's no mall within about 45, 50 kilometers. And there's not really a lot of easy transportation and access to things where we were there. And the beach over in that area that's closer to the mall, it's not really that good. It has these little barriers to protect the shoreline. It's not really a good place for Mom. But yeah, we're still looking. But yeah, there is a mall, a couple of malls actually in Rayong. A Central Mall too. It was from where we were at in that area was pretty far. It'd be like saying ThatPhanom has a mall because there's one in Mukdahan 50 kilometers from there.
Nothing in common, no common ground to start from, and we're falling apart. You say the world has come between us, our lives have come between us.
Here's where you pay to get the 2 คนครับ280ขอโทษครับ 280 baht. 2 people. 2 people in 1 vehicle. Well, we did not hit any traffic, and there's only 2 rows so far of cars. Looks like we got here just in time for the next ferry too, so should make it on this one. If you get a chance, that is really good chicken right there.
Yeah, but look at that thing now.
Yeah, they're there in the front. You want to go check? Go check. Or you want to wait till we get to the island and eat later? Or what? It's up to you. Okay. Big trucks. Oh, he's going to make these 2 trucks wait. What are you doing? Why do I have to wait? Well, I think we're still going to get on. are in, tucked away, right next to the toilet if you're gonna go.
kind of liked it, and I said, well, that's one thing we've got. I see you, the only one who knew me, and now your eyes see through me. I guess I was wrong. So what now? It's plain to see we're over. And I hate when things are over, and so much is left undone. And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's? She said, I think I remember the film, and as I recall, I think we both kind of liked it. And I said, well, that's the one thing we've got. Oh, and I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's? She said, I think I remember the film, and as I recall, I think we both kind of liked it. And I said, well, that's the one thing we've got. And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's? She said, I think I remember the film, and as I recall, I think we both kind of liked it. And I said, well, that's the one thing we've got.
Okay, we have arrived. I've got my stuff. I've actually got too much stuff. I don't know what else we need to bring, but he said he'd come back to the truck. So there's supposed to be like a little resort, so we should be able to put our bikes together and put them in the room. So we'll find out. I didn't know what all you wanted, but he said he would come back.
โอเคค่ะ03
ครับคุณนะครับ
เดี๋ยวจะพาอ้อมนะ
ได้
พาชมรอบโรงแรมก่อนกระเป๋าอยู่ด้านหลังไหม
โอเค
อยู่ใกล้ดีเองเดี๋ยวพาอ้อมตรงนั้นเป็นสระว่ายน้ำนะครับ
ในดีคืออันนั้นก็คือ
สลิงโบ๊ท
Now this isn't on the beach. It's 5 days kind of on the main road, and then 5 days on the water just down the road, but it has a very nice swimming pool. Well, I'm glad we brought our bicycles. Quite a ride, huh?
ตรงนั้นเป็นฟิตเนสนะครับ
นี่เนี่ย
Fitness. All right, I need that.
นี่ตรงนี้ใช่ไหมแต่อยู่กับไปเอ็กซ์ไซส์อยู่
Okay. By doing. Wow, this is kind of a long way around, huh?
นี่เป็นเซอร์โก้
Unless he's just giving us the tour.
จ้ะ
Still traveling. Still traveling.
ตามอยู่ใกล้ๆนี่เองครับใกล้
I think he just took us around the loop
ยายจะจัดการถั่ว
tour.
ๆครับ
Okay.
เดินครับเป็นไรครับลูกไปครับตัดไปเลยครับแยกไป
โ Oh, they got the air conditioning kicking.
ครับเชิญครับ
restaurant
Oh,
in the front close at
okay.
ลืมไปแล้ว
Oh, we got a little fishing hole back here to get my fishing pole out.
ร้านอาหารปิดกี่โมงคะลืมเลย3 ทุ่มปะข้างหน้าค่ะ
อะไรนะครั
ร้า
บ
นอาหาร
ครับครับ
3 ทุ่มใช่ไหม
ปิดประมาณโดยประมาณ3 ทุ่ม
Tog plaได้ไหม
ไม่มีบ้าง
ไม่มี
ไม่ได้โอ้เก่งมาก
ครับตรงนี้เซฟมีแต่ที่ผมแล้วก็เราเลือกมาเดี๋ยวผมจะเข้าให้ดู
The button inside
Okay ครับ
อีกทีหนึงเนี่ยผมล็อกทีนึงโอเคครับครับขอบคุณค
ค
รั
รับคนนะครับโชคดีครับ
สามารถใส่รหัสเองได้นะครับครับขอบคุณครับ
All right. Home for the next 5 days. What about
what I expect
what about the bed?
you already tried
No. Thai style again.
not so bad better than my
Getting better and better. Okay. All right. Well, got everything set up. Let's go get a couple more things out of the truck and set the bicycles up. Guess we just bring the bikes in the room. I'm interested in this. No, I'm just kidding. Might have one in our backyard. Where's the pool? Yeah. Let's go check out the pool. Beautiful flowers. Nice pool. Kind of like like a beach, huh?
Like can lay down kitty side Good boy
Got a little jacuzzi. We've never stayed at this resort or the one we're going to stay at next. Very beautiful. I think our room is right there.
they have two they have them that I think the front is cheap.
Okay, the challenge of getting them out and aired up is done. Well, a little bit of a chore getting them together and in the room, but not too bad. That'll be our transportation. Short distance.
Yeah, we can go to any key with that
Yeah,
during the day, not nighttime.
no. Well, let's go down to, we'll drive down to our favorite restaurant and then we can park back there. Let's go grab a bite to eat, a beer, It's already 5 o'clock. They have a beach run from here. Maybe we'll check it out for you guys while we're here. And they'll take you in that. Of course, I'll leave a link to this place on all of the videos here, but I'll share. The prices are going to be low right now because it's it's low season, but I'll share it right here. We got 5 nights here. We paid 4,100 baht for 5 nights, including breakfast.
Yeah.
Well, we wanted to come here to Infinity Restaurant, but he's closed today.
Yeah.
It's Friday. Maybe they just off today. A lot of places are closed right now.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Low season too, so maybe they're not open at all because it just rains every day here.
The guy says keep raining. Like a bougie.
But we took a little drive around the neighborhood. We're just going to come over here. And this is probably one of the best. We haven't eaten at all of them, but really good Isan food here. So we're just going to eat a little bit of food. All right, some spicy som tam. Lap mo. Extra chilies.
Hey baby. Stay on top of my tummy.
Well, that was awesome food. 600 baht for all of that. We're gonna go across the river to 7-Eleven here, get some snacks for the room, and then yeah, back to the room. It is kind of cold out there actually. What is this, a Power Ranger thing here? Oh, that looks pretty good, actually. A little Caesar salad. All right, well, it is coming down. Well, guys, we're here in Koh Chang safely. It is raining really hard right now, so we're just going to call it a night and have fun tomorrow. We'll do something tomorrow. Hope you guys come with us. If you like today's video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. We always appreciate that. And if you have time, please subscribe to the channel. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye bye. Yeah.